Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be looking at the Queen of Denmark for a change. The Queen of Denmark has just stripped her grandchildren, some of her grandchildren, of their titles, and she has said that they knew that it was going to happen for ages. But her son has turned around and said, no, this isn't what you said. You said it was going to be when they were older and blah, 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 blah. And the Queen's just kind of shot back and went, no. So we're going to have a look into that. She's an Aries. She's got really, I don't care about anything energy from what I've read and seen about her because I did a little bit of research. So we're going to just have a look and see if there's any more to this story according to the tarot cards. Yes, there is. We have the moon, and it's an upright position. There is secrets to be revealed and things being under his hand and things that are being things that aren't necessarily all that they seem. Nine of Wands, a defense and boundaries. Okay, so something's happened behind the scenes, and it's very much kind of something that she's felt that she's had to reset some boundaries with. There has been some shady dealings going on, something quite deceptive, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. So she's felt like, okay, I want to change things. I want to put my foot down with it. Setting my boundaries, feeling like a burden. Three of Wands, disunity. Disunity across different countries. So while she's in the Queen of Denmark, I do believe her second son is based out of Paris, and the kids all don't live there. So that could definitely be what is known about the situation, that there is a disjointed kind of relationship with them and they're actually further away. But let's see what's underneath the situation and we'll find out why. Why? The Three of Cups. They are like really difficult to work with, really difficult to get on with as a family. When if it's the Three of Pentacles, it's like working and bonding, but when it's Cups, it's like a more intimate relationship, more friendly. So there is difficulties within the family, difficulties with remaining order, difficulties with different family groups getting on and bonding. Yeah, let's see what's leaving the situation. It's kind of a Harry and Meghan kind of vibe. You've got the Eight of Cups in reverse, and she's somebody who's definitely kind of like, well, you kind of walked away from this. You've kind of went further away, so I'm just going to let you kind of go. But with the moon there, a lot of argy-bargy. Five of Wands. Okay. Strength in reverse. Knight of Cups. There's a lot of reversals here. Okay. So there is more to it. There was definitely some like disunity. There's definitely with the Three of Wands looking out there, looking out to work with people, looking to bond with people and being passionate. But when it's in reverse, there's anger and there's bickering from kind of like all sides not being able to agree. With the Three of Cups underneath it, emotions are high and there's parties not agreeing. The Eight of Cups, is this them walking away and doing their own thing, and the Queen's maybe seen it as a slight to her, a slight to them? With the Five of Wands in reverse, there is this kind of argy-bargy, over egging the pudding, more kind of fighting. And the Queen is, right now, she is give me strength. I cannot be bothered with this, because she's viewing it as it's niggling her. She's just like, I cannot be bothered with this. It's the Knight of Cups in reverse. She sees it as immature, stupid, and they're being kind of histrionic with everything. With the Judgment in reverse as well, this was unleashed. It was almost kind of like a rebound, resetting for her, because we have got the Knight of Swords there. She is just had it with the bickering and had it with the ins and outs of things, and she's just like, no, we're just going to do it like this. This is it. The Knight of Swords coming in suggests to me that she's just enough. There's probably going to be some heated words in the media from her. She's probably going to like let rip a little bit more than what we're getting. Let's have a look and see how... Is it Joachim, Prince Joachim, her son? Yeah, maybe straight away we have monarchy. And that's what he feels is pressing down on. That's what he feels is going on. It's almost kind of like... King, Four of Swords in reverse, so death and stagnation and stuff. He is thinking that... I know this, don't want to say everything's through a British lens, but there's something definitely with monarchy and European monarchy. We're all interlinked. And it's kind of like, is he blaming the Queen's death for triggering this? He's saying this has been like, there's definitely, because the Four of Swords upside down is death, and then you've got the Hierophant underneath, which is monarchy structure, and he's part of a monarchy. So is he blaming the Queen's death for the Queen of Denmark's decision, his mother's decision? What is known about it? Nine of Coins. So he might be seen as more of a bit of a playboy prince. I don't know much about him, to be fair. I know he was interviewed in Paris, but it was in French, so the Knight of Coins, right, is he a bit of a playboy? I don't know. He's a bit of a show-off, maybe. Ten of Swords. So he really feels like he's been stabbed in the back with this. This is an ending. This is a breaking point. This is the Queen putting her foot down, and there's something ended. There's some silliness and antics that have ended. But he really feels like he has been put through the mill and he has been stabbed in the back. With the Eight of Cups there, we have the Ten of Coins. Has he been taking things for granted? Because he thought everything... He's been like, oh yes, I'm part of this family. I'm very part of this institution. I'm very part of whatever's... You know, I'm really kind of like... within it, and he's very much a badge of honor for him to be in the royal family. And then we have the Star in reverse. So this is a change. This is a new way of thinking. He's not particularly going to like it, but he's going to have to suck it up, unfortunately for him. But this could bring him new opportunity. It's a new structuring. It is actually very forward thinking, kind of saying, well, look, you are free of the burden of titles. And then we have the Seven of Coins. What he's doing now is just kind of trying to watch and figure out what is going on, what he should be doing. And then we have the Ace of Wands. He's getting a lot of pressure to start something, though. There's stuff surrounding him where he's just like, you must do this, you have to do this, you have to fix it, maybe. You have to kind of like go and start something new. But we've got the Knight of Swords there in the future, which will irritate the Queen. So we have the King of Wands there. What's he's worried about is there's something to do with the Queen, and there's this really kind of fiery figure near her. It's like, I don't want to get on the wrong side of this guy, because this guy isn't like cutting like the King of Swords is. It's more kind of like a very passionate, very inflamed, really creative, and gets into their feelings and just kind of goes woof, and just lets everything rip. And yeah, so there's this guy, and he's not frightened to put his boundaries down, the King of Wands, and he will create boundaries for other people, and he's excellent to have on your side if you're in a tight spot. So there's definitely a concern around that. And here we have Temperance. Okay, so the outcome, he's got 2 major arcana outcomes. He's going to get some more attention. He's definitely going to be able to be more creative with this. He thinks it's actually a burden at the minute, but actually is going to work out all right for him. He is a little bit worried about getting on the Queen's bad side and getting on people's bad sides. But we have the Knight of Swords in the future with the Queen, so the Queen's just going to be like, it's going to be an irritant, but she's not that bothered. She's just like, no, this is what we're doing, and her mind's made up with it, and there's nothing he can do about it. So with the Star in reverse, this is a new beginning, a new light. He doesn't see it as that quite yet, because he's at the 7 of Coins. I'm just going to have to sit here and take it in and butter it up and, you know, watch and wait. But he's got this energy around him that's almost like nagging him. It's with the Ace of Wands, it's prodding you, come on, do something, I want you to move, I want you to do things, especially when it's in the surrounding aspect. With the Star there, and with the Temperance in reverse, it's definitely something, it's better for him, but it's also he's also quite wishy-washy, quite arty. So I would imagine like his family kind of goes more into the arts and more into like the public sphere of maybe do more after dinner stuff or whatever. It's more kind of that energy. But it definitely blames something for it happening so quickly, but the Queen's definitely got her mind made up. And for some reason, it kind of looks like they've brought it on themselves a little bit, even though he's not blaming himself. He's blaming the Queen's death, the Queen of England's death, Queen Elizabeth's death, but that's not what it is. Very interesting. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'm always interested in what you guys think. Thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate you guys, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye everyone.